Ha ha. Oh. Just when I thought I found me someone I can go with. Just when I thought I found me someone I can roll with. That's when my girlfriend came to me, so what she told me. That nigga ain't none I see him in the club acting like we went nowhere around.
This one shall know pain.
Hey y'all, I actually had my Pilates class today. It's like an introductory class and I actually really liked it. Yeah, so I'm like tired and it's gloomy outside and I'm just like, bruh. I got like a bunch of new followers out of nowhere. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. But then at the same time, people are unfollowing me and it's like, damn, did I hurt your feelings, Bookie?
I don't give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't.
Because I don't. We left off the guy who was in a fraternity, who was with his ex the whole time or something. I don't fucking know. And then I told you I was going to tell you about this guy who was like literally insane. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but like he's literally insane. But I'm insane too for putting up with that. I don't know. But I'm not going to talk about him though, because I just feel like he's that karma. I don't know, like I feel like if I bring him up, he's gonna pop back into my life, and I really don't want that because that dude is literally insane. Like, girl, I just don't want to bring him up and then he think it's his cue to start fucking with me again. I want to start a Patreon because I want to tell like more juicy stories, but not for the public. So instead of talking about that guy, we're going to push forward to 2021. So 2021, I moved back to Kansas. What sparked me moving back home to Kansas was in December 2020. I was visiting my family for Christmas and the New Year. And I was staying with like my mom and my brother and his wife and kids or whatever. And we were just spending every day together, which was a vibe at the time. And we were playing games. I think it was, I don't know, we were playing some game. And before I tell you what happened, every time I would visit Kansas while I was living in Alabama, my dad would just be so pissed off about it. Like, I really don't know why it made him so mad. Like, I remember my brother who was staying with me in Alabama and me had visited Kansas like twice together, and then or once or twice together, and then I just remember my dad would be so pissed off and he would like call us and just go off like, y'all are so disrespectful. When you get back, we're gonna have a talk about respect.
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
Why are you mad? Because we're spending literally like 4 days away from you. Mind you, he was never home in the first place because of his job, so he would literally get pissed off. Babes, seek therapy. Okay, so now we're talking about December 2020. I was visiting my family for Christmas and the New Year, and like I said, we're playing games. Like, we would always play games and just do stuff, and we were playing like Heads Up or something, and I didn't have my phone on me. Like, my phone was in the dining room and we're in the living room, and I guess he called me. Well, he did call me because when I went to go get my phone, the call ended. So then I called him back and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, you called? Then he just went off. He was like, you're so disrespectful. And I was like, I didn't have my phone. And mind you, I had my phone on speakerphone so my family could hear like the bullshit he would put me through. Like, I would tell them the shit that he did, but now they're seeing in 4K, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing and saying. Going off, and he's like, you know what? I don't want you here. Don't come back. Don't even come back. I'll just ship your stuff to you. Don't even come back. I don't want you here. You're so disrespectful. Like, you're just so disrespectful. And I'm like, bruh, how many times do I have to explain to you I didn't have my phone? What would you have said if I had answered the phone on the first ring? Like this is the shit I had to deal with. Like, it was so fucking frustrating. After we hung up, he killed, and I know he got off on him killing my entire vibe because we were having such a good time that night. Then he did that, and like the vibe of the rest of the night was just fucked. But eventually I was just like, I don't give a fuck.
What was said about me? What was said? Just playing, I don't give a fuck.
And we just start having fun again. And they're like, Tori, just move back. And I did move back. So I moved back in March of 2021 to Kansas. So it's March of 2021 and I moved back to Kansas. So before I actually moved back to Kansas, like I said, I was on dating apps and I had matched with a bunch of men because I honestly was just looking for money.
At this point, I'm not looking for love. I'm looking for somebody to fly me out, take me shopping, make them pieces hit, make them pieces work, fly me out of the country. You feel me?
I had matched with this one guy. His name was Sean. I don't care about name dropping. Who gonna stop me? And he lived like, I wanted to say like 4 hours away. I really don't remember, but we never saw each other in real life. We just FaceTime. But yeah, we had matched, let's say around October 2020. I really don't remember. And we like texted a little bit, but then I just kind of stopped talking to him. Oh, because I was dealing with Crazy, the guy that I'm not going to talk about. So yeah, I moved back to Kansas in March of 2021, and I really was not focused on dudes at all. Like I think I swore off men or something to like get my shit together, because I dropped out of college. I moved back, actually transferred jobs. I moved back and I was just focused on saving money so I can get my own place, which I did. And yeah, I was just focused on establishing myself, because I don't have a college degree because you got mad at me spending time with my family, so I had to drop out. And mind you, I was going to college for free, and I'm not about to pay to go to college, because college, why the fuck are you charging 30 bands per semester? When I moved back to Kansas, let's say sometime around like, let's fast forward to August of 2021, I got my first apartment. And then I started talking to the Sean guy again out of nowhere. Like it literally came out of nowhere. What is poking me? So him and I started talking again, and I think he was like discharged from the military or something. And he was in school working to get like an engineering degree, I think. And then he worked part-time as a bartender, and he was like a mama's boy, red flag number 2, because he's in the military, red flag number 1. And oh, he's a truck driver, red flag number 3, bitch, damn. We got military mama's boy and a truck driver, triple homicide. And he's actually really cool. And I think what attracted me to him is that he had and he said it, he was like, I'm dating to marry mentality.
Every kiss begins with gay. Ooh, baby. Ooh, won't you marry me?
Later to find out, he was engaged twice. I feel like that's a red flag in itself, because how you engaged twice and then didn't follow through with any of them? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and he was supposed to have a baby or something, but I think she miscarried. I didn't know all of that until after the fact. My dumbass wasn't asking questions. But yeah, like the I want to get married mentality. And I was eating that up. I'm not even gonna lie. So things were going good. He was planning to come and see me. I don't know how this came about, but somehow he brought up the fact that he and his ex still communicate.
Death to all of them.
This is so humiliating.
Length check, because I cut my hair off. I was bald headed like a year ago. Well, I don't know how I figured it out, but he was like, yeah, my ex something. And he just brought it up so casually, and I'm like, what do you mean your ex you're still talking to your ex? And he's like, yeah, I talked to my ex, like, what about it? And I'm like, I stopped talking to my ex out of respect for you. You know what I'm saying? What did I name him? Apple in my previous video. Like I said, when I moved back to Kansas, Apple would still randomly like talk to me and stuff. And we were like kind of talking, not really. But I know he was sending me money so I can get my nails done. But so I was really like, I stopped getting my nails done out of respect for you. You ain't send me shit. But he was like, yeah, what about it? And I'm like, and I was just trying to explain to him, like, that makes me uncomfortable. Like, you had relations with this lady, like you were in a relationship and y'all was physical. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. And he just didn't understand that. He was getting like an attitude with me about me being upset that he was still talking to his ex.
I'm not playing with nobody no more. Today the last day. Yesterday was the last day. These bitches will die.
That's like killing someone and then getting mad at the person's family who you killed for them being mad at you for killing their family member. Like, he's like, I never asked you to do that. I'm allowed to talk to whoever I want to talk to, and it just so happens to be my ex. Like, I'm a man. I could talk to whoever I want to.
But what the fuck?
And I was just like all of his sweetness just went away. And he was like, yeah, I still talk to my ex, and like, and was like, and I didn't ask you to stop talking to your ex. You can still talk to me if you want to. I don't really care. Like, it's not like her and I are like dating or anything like da 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 da. Bruh.
I'm going to count to 10, text my therapist, and try and have a great day.
What? I don't know. And I remember because I had got this one wig. Actually, if I still have the picture of me crying, I'm gonna insert the picture. Like, I fucking knew. It was too good to be true. I just fucking knew, but I'm like, no. Maybe it is the good thing because I've had nothing but shitty guys. And what do you know? He talks to his ex still. I'm trying not. I'm literally shaking, but at least I look cute while I'm crying. But yeah, I was like, you know, I really can't remember everything that happened as to the whole conversation, like what happened. But I just remember being super upset because I'm like, that's not weird to you? And I was like really upset. But, you know, I get niggas sometimes, so I wasn't upset that long, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he reached out to me. That's what happened. And I don't remember exactly what the conversation was about, and I was just like, what made you reach out to me? Because he was like admitted that he was wrong and whatnot. And I was like, well, what made you realize that? And he was like, oh, I told my mom about it, and my mom was like, yeah, that's wrong, like blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck. You know, mama's boys, they gotta get their mom's opinion on what they should do or how they should move type shit. And then I remember being like, well, do you still talk to your ex? And he's like, no. And then but then he somehow brought up how they hung out after the whole incident of like him and I not talking anymore. But he's like, yeah, you know, like I hung out with her though.
Whore.
Okay, so you're still weird. That wasn't really eventful at all. And I'm like half asleep right now, so this video might seem like my energy's off. I'm tired, bro. But I just wanted to get this video out because I'm off today. But yeah, that was Sean. We fell out somehow. I think he... Oh my god, I forgot to mention. Literally the day after me finding out that he still talked to his ex, he got in a car accident.
Damn.
And so my ass was being petty and I saw that he was in a car accident. And so I had posted this video of the skeleton twerking, and then I was like, because he had like a charger and he was like real head ass about it. And then I remember posting, I was like, when he gets into a car accident after breaking your heart or something like that, and then it was like a skeleton twerking, and then he saw it and he screen recorded. He was like, bruh, question mark, question mark. And then I was like, and cause why the fuck are you still talking to your ex and you're gonna get mad at me for being upset? Like, I don't know. And so he was like, that's fucked up, you're gonna make fun of the fact that I was in an accident, like I literally could have died. Okay,
let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone.
Your ex could come to your rescue, bitch. Like, I really don't care. Because I remember when we started talking again, he was like, I thought that was fucked up how you like posted that. And I was just like, oh, well, you know. that was immature of me, but I'm not gonna lie, I think that's hilarious. And randomly, this was 2022. We had our family reunion, whatever, which we usually do over the summer. And I just remember, oh wait. Okay, so that was Sean. Very, I don't know what the fuck. So now we're going to fast forward to, so May of 2022. Like I said, I was back on Bumble. I was on and off of Bumble for like a while, I don't know. And I had matched with my very first Asian guy. What was his name?
Weeks later, many months later. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Y'all, I really don't remember this man's name. I'm so sorry to this man.
Sorry to this man.
Let's name him Daniel. I don't know. I really don't remember his name. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. So I ended up matching with this Asian guy named Daniel. And he was like 30 something. I kind of feel bad because I remember him being like, oh, we should just hang out, blah, blah, blah. Like really early on. One thing about me, if you're trying to hang out as soon as the fuck possible, I'm going to think you're trying to kidnap me.
You're not going to jail. You're going to prison. That way.
But I was being bold and I was just like, okay, yeah, what do you want to do? And he's like, oh, he can go to Dave & Buster's, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all, what is this man's name? I don't fucking know. That's crazy. But he was Chinese. And I remember him being like, oh, you want to go to Dave & Buster's this weekend? And I was like, yeah, sure. So, and then we didn't talk the rest of that week. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're not going anymore. Because like, if you make a plan with me, or if we make plans, you have to bring it up at least 2 or 3 times before like the actual day of us to hang out. And I didn't hear from him the whole day, or like the whole rest of the week, for real, or maybe I did and he just didn't bring it up, so like I didn't really remember. And then I just remember like it being like a Saturday, and then he Snapchats me a picture like parked outside of Dave & Buster's, and I was like I think I was doing something with my family, and I was like, bro, I completely forgot. I was like, you gotta say something. Like, I didn't think we were doing it anymore. Like, I don't know. So I kind of felt bad, and then I was like, okay, well, tomorrow we can go get boba or something. Like, I'm so sorry. And so I'm gonna insert a picture of what I wore that day when we went to go get boba. But yeah, that was my very first date with him, and it was kind of awkward. And then after getting boba, he was like, hey, do you want to hit up the fair or the carnival or whatever was in town? I think it was like a fair, or I don't know. And I was like, yeah, sure, because I wanted to do that originally. So then we go to the fair. It was fun. We just walked around. He won me like this little banana thingy, and I don't remember what all we did, but we talked a little bit, so it ended up not being awkward at all. So I'd probably say that was my best like very first date. I'm not gonna lie, he was a little cutie patootie. He was cute, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know what it is with non-black people and having chapped lips, but them lips was chapped. I wanted to just so it's like towards the end of the date. So after the fair, mind you, the fair was fucking packed. Like, we waited in line for literally an hour and we only rode 1 ride. Yeah, so after that first date, we're like walking back to our car, saying goodbye, awkward hug type shit, and he was like, so can I have a kiss?
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Sure, why not? I don't know. Like I knew I could say no, but I just said yes because I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I've actually never kissed on the first date before, fuck it. So I gave him a kiss, and he was just like, thanks. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and after that, I remember I got home and he texted me and he was like, IDK, that kiss, ... And I'm like, what? And he was like, it was kind of boring.
You think you funny? You think it's funny?
Do you expect me to put my tongue down your throat on the first date? What the fuck? Now that I think about it, is it because I was black? Thought he was like kind of boring. Did you expect me to like bust it open in a fucking parking lot? Mind you, we parked in a church, and I already felt uncomfortable kissing in a church parking lot. After that, we went on another date. I think it was to David Buster's this time, and I'm not gonna lie, he kind of embarrassed me. He kind of embarrassed me because he was going crazy on Dance Dance Revolution, like, you know, the stereotypes of like Asian people on Dance Dance Revolution. He was killing it. I think he got mad because he was like #1. I don't know if it was like on that Dance Dance Revolution machine, but he was #1, and then someone upped him, and now he was like #2 or something. He was pissed off, and he was like, he was going crazy. Like, he had both hands on the rails, and his feet was just, and then he's like, come on, play, and I'm like, okay. And I had on these like loose fitting sandals, so I was not prepared, and so he was going crazy, and I was like looking at him going crazy, and I missed like every because he was going crazy on that thing. But yeah, that was funny. We were just like walking around playing games, and then he kept like kissing me, so I would like give him a little peck, and I don't know what it is, but he just wanted to kiss me so bad. And I don't care about kissing, but like, I just hate tasting people's breath. He didn't tongue kiss, but like, generally speaking, I just don't really like kissing. I don't know. We went on like a lot of dates, and then I started going over his place because I was in like a limbo at my apartment situation. I had moved out of my first apartment, and I had to stay with my mom for like a month because the floor plan I wanted for this other apartment wasn't available until a month after my lease was up at my old apartment. So my mom let me stay with her for like a month and a half or whatever. So I was over at Daniel's house for pretty much most of it, just cause I don't know, like, just cause I don't know. I remember being like mad cause like, I really like to text, and like, I just like to text, I don't know. And he would never text me. He would literally go days without texting me. And he'd be like, bro, I'm not talking to anyone else, like, da-da-da, whatever. But I would just get mad. I remember one time he texted me, he was like, you're not over there brewing. He was like, you're not over there brewing because I'm not texting you, are you? And I was just like, a little bit. And you know me, like, whenever I start dating someone, I'm immediately like, princess treatment now. I want flowers now. And I literally like bullied him into sending flowers to my job. And I'll insert a picture here. And I don't know, like, and then I remember, oh, like I was saying, the Sean guy, it was our family reunion over the summer, and I was just pissed off because Daniel wasn't texting me the whole time. Like, I literally had an 8-hour car ride, and you know, when you're on a car ride, you just want to talk to someone or text someone, or, you know, fuck it, it's like the perfect time to text or talk, you know. And he didn't text me, literally. He texted me maybe like one day. And so I remember I was over here brewing mad as fuck because he wasn't messaging me. And Sean hits me up out of nowhere, and he's like calling me back to back to back. Mind you, I haven't talked to this man in months. And he's just going crazy. And I remember my brother's wife answered the phone and was like, hello. And he was like, can I speak to Tori? Let me speak to Tori. And she's like, Tori's not here right now. Wait, was that when him and I started talking again? I might have my timelines fucked up. I think so. After me and Sean stopped talking because I figured out he's talking to his ex, I think my dumbass, I don't know, I don't really remember the timeline. I'm getting everything mixed up. I don't know. But yeah, so fast forward, I'm at my family reunion in Texas, and he's not texting me, and I'm mad. So I get back, and then we start hanging out again, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. And so it's July now, and I finally moved into my apartment, and I'm just getting mad because I'm like, the connection is not really there, and him swiping my Visa card was whack as fuck, because I'm not gonna say the stereotype is true with Asian men and they're Peter Weeder, but it was not hitting on shit. Like, I was faking it the whole time. Like, I really was. Like, I think I just like the fact that he like wined and dined me. He also went on this party bus with me at my old job. It was like this girl's birthday and we had a party bus. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucked up the whole night. And he was like, mind you, the owner slash manager is there. The manager slash owner's wife is there. All my coworkers are there. And he's like fondling me in front of them. Like, he's grabbing on my titties and my ass in front of them. And I'm like, bro, like, have some decorum. I know I was literally throwing my ass back in the most perfect circle. I was throwing my ass on that bus. I don't care that I was. Don't fondle me in front of everybody. Like, grabbing on my titties and my ass like hard as fuck. Like, chill. So pretty much after that, things just died down because I was like, the communication is terrible. It just wasn't there. So I remember the first night I actually, like my very first night in my new apartment, he had came over. It was just dry. I don't know. He brought me this plant and it said pay attention to me on it. He's like, because you're always complaining that I don't message you or whatever. And I don't know. So pretty much after that, we just stopped talking completely. And then I remember like a month or two later, that's funny because this is his shirt. A month or two later, he texted me. He's like, can I at least have my shirt back? Or can I have my shirts back? And I just didn't respond to him because I was like, it was such a weird fling. I feel bad because I don't remember his name. I want to say it starts with a D. Dang, I don't remember his name. I remember his last name was Zhang though. Shit, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Even though it's like 4 o'clock. I am tired as fuck. Pilates like seriously wore me out. And it was like a beginner entry level class. Like my whole body feels like noodles. Like I was literally like like when she had us like doing all this muscle stretching and shit. Like I was literally like shaking, bitch. Like I have no core strength. I don't know. So my next video, we're gonna talk about this guy. We didn't even date or nothing like that, but I'm not gonna lie, it was traumatic because he had a foot fetish. Like, huh? And then we're gonna talk about
I'm getting horny. I'm getting horny. Oh my god.
Ooh. We're gonna talk about this guy. Him and I actually have the same name. I'm name dropping because who gonna fight me? And after Tori, we're gonna name him K.
Every kiss begins with K. Ooh, baby. Ooh.
So next video, we're gonna talk about the dude with the foot fetish, Tori, and K. So thanks for watching. Sorry if my energy seems off. A bitch is tired and I have probably like 2 or 3 more videos. Like I dated a lot of people. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I really want to get to like, let's say 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I've had my account for 10 years, a little over 10 years. And it was a lot of like posting and deleting because I started this channel in like 8th or 9th grade. And that was like 10 years ago. Damn. It was like a lot of post and delete, and I really just want to get at least 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.